style guide. Use casual storytelling language. To focus on concrete storytelling visual. I'm blending wood and inspire. Blending hope, freedom, and rock energy with gleams of love and perseverance, making the music a timeless global phenomenon, but keep it realistic and grounded. Keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Mood, powerful, emotional release. Main hook and emotional peak. Electric guitar, crumbling hi-hat, crash. I learned love on a backroom stage, old speakers humming, lights taped in place. Your laugh cut through the smoke and noise like a chord that finally found its voice. We drove all night with the windows down, dreams piled high in a beat-up town. I wrote your name on a coffee receipt, said someday soon this road will lead. But the days get heavy, the nights run long, when the crowd goes quiet and the plan goes wrong. I held on tight to a simple truth: every fall still points me to you. Through the ballads that broke me, the anthems I sang, I learned how to rise from the hurt and the pain. We lose, we learn, we bend, we stand, with scars on our hearts and hope in our hands. Turn the volume up, let the ceiling shake. This is the sound of the strength we made. Still standing, still singing, celebrating the human spirit. We fought at the kitchen table late, bills spread wide, coffee gone cold on the plate. You said be honest, tell me true. I said I'm scared, but I'm not through. I watched my heroes fade from the charts, saw broken promises tear us apart. But I kept a spark in an old guitar, believed in tomorrow from where we are. There were miles of doubt between each wind, but I found my footing and leaned back in. Every goodbye taught me how to stay, every loss showed me a better way. Through the ballads that broke me, the anthems I sang, I learned how to rise from the hurt and the pain. We lose, we learn, we bend, we stand, with scars on our hearts and hope in our hands. Turn the volume up, let the ceiling shake. This is the sound of the strength we made. Still standing, still singing, celebrating the human spirit. Hear the drums like a steady heart, feel the strings pull us out of the dark. From the front row, tears to the cheap seats, dreams every life stitched into these melodies. If you're hanging on by a thread tonight, take my voice, let it hold you tight. Through the ballads that broke me, the anthems I sang, I learned how to rise from the hurt and the pain. We lose, we learn, we bend, we stand, with scars on our hearts and hope in our hands. Turn the volume up, let the ceiling shake. This is the sound of the strength we make. Still standing, still singing, celebrating the human spirit. So play it slow on the old piano, crash the cymbals, let the feeling grow. From love to heartbreak, to dreams reborn, we carry the night and greet the morn. Still standing, still singing. There's a cracked old radio on the passenger seat, playing songs we learned by heart on a half-lit street. Your name was sharp on my tongue back then, like a promise I could keep, like a fight I could win. The band on the station sang loud and slow about a love that breaks but won't let go. We drove for miles with the windows down, believing every word, believing in sound. Life hit hard like a drum in my chest. Every wrong turn put our fate to the test. Still the music stayed when the lights burned low. It taught us how to stand, taught us how to grow. These are the songs that carried the night, big loud truths and a hurt that feels right. From broken hearts to a fire inside, we sang it all just to stay alive. If hope is a chord we learn to play, through love and loss we found our way. These strings and words still pull us through, timeless and loud, just me and you. Saw you crying at the back of the hall when the singer dropped to his knees mid-call. Crowd went quiet, then rose as one. Every scar in the room felt seen by that song. I had my hands on a beat-up guitar, trying to sound braver than I really was. The story I sang wasn't polished or clean, but it was honest and it cut deep. Every goodbye left a mark on my skin, but the melody said start again. Between the pain and the cheering crowd, I learned how to fall and still stand proud. These are the songs that carried the night, big loud truths and a hurt that feels right. From broken hearts to a fire inside, we sang it all just to stay alive. If hope is a chord we learn to play, through love and loss we found our way. These strings and words still pull us through, timeless and loud, just me and you. Turn it up when the world feels heavy, let the piano roll like a steady hand. Drums hit deep like a second heartbeat, guitar scream what we never planned. We're not healed, but we're still here, still singing through the doubt and fear. If this is all we leave behind, let it be truth in every line. These are the songs that carried the night, big loud truths and a hurt that feels right. From broken hearts to a fire inside, we sang it all just to stay alive. If hope is a chord we learn to play, through love and loss we found our way. These strings and words still pull us through, timeless and loud, just me and you. So play it slow, let it ring and bend, for all the loves that break and mend. When the world feels too hard to face, we'll find ourselves in that familiar place. A song, a voice, a reason to stay, still standing here. still something to say. I was 21 with a borrowed amp, playing corner bars for gas and food. Your name was sharpened on my old guitar, like a promise I was trying to prove. We learned love between crack bar stools and dreams that barely pay the rent. When the crowd went home and the lights went low, it was just us and the dance. Every wrong turn taught me something true. Every break left a mark on my hands. I kept tuning my heart to the noise, trying hard just to stand. Turn it up till it hurts a little. Let the strings say what I can do. Love breaks down but it builds us back. With every chord we make it through. These songs were born from the wreckage, from nights we thought we were done. Rock and roll gave me a reason to keep believing, to keep holding on. We fought like storms in a motel room, with rain tapping hard on the glass. You said I love the road too much. I said the past is the past. I watched your taillights fade down Main Street, felt my chest cave in that day. But pain taught me how to write again, put truth in every phrase. There's a fire in a loud guitar when you play it like it's your last stand. Every scar starts to make some sense when you finally understand. Turn it up till it hurts a little. Let the strings say what I can do. Love breaks down but it builds us back. With every chord we make it through. These songs were born from the wreckage, from nights we thought we were done. Rock and roll gave me a reason to keep believing, to keep holding on. I've seen faces in the front row cry, heard my story in their eyes. They weren't looking for perfection, just a reason to survive. So I play it loud and honest with my heart out in the open air. If this song can pull you through the dark, then I'll leave it all right here. Turn it up till it hurts a little. Let the strings say what we can do. Love breaks down but it builds us back. With every chord we make it through. These songs were born from the wreckage, from nights we thought we were done. Rock and roll gave us a reason to keep believing, to keep holding on. When the stage goes quiet and the road runs long, I still hear that steady drum. As long as there's a song to play, done, not done. Electric guitar, auras, everything I had. Electric carries things of ambition, love, and perseverance, wrapped in rock energy and hearts of lyrics, giving courage to dream and strength to endure, but keep it realistic and grounded. Powerful emotional release, purpose, main hook, and emotional pitch, and lights and guitar. Electric guitar full of emotional pace. compilation, cinematic feel. Sunset paints the highway on fire, a worn-out map marked by past desires. Midnight calls with a steady drum beat, telling tales where heartbreak and courage meet. Silent faces pass me by, fighting battles behind tired eyes. Guitar hums the tunes of our pain, yet each note brings hope like a morning rain. Every scar, every tear, a line in our song, strung tight together where we all belong. Hold on tight to the strings of the silent road, where stories of love and loss are told. Rising from ashes, strong and bold, this melody's the fire that never grows cold. City lights flicker like broken dreams, but in the noise, a voice still redeems. Drums beat fierce with a restless heart, leading the way to a brand new start. Hands that once let go now grab tight, pulling us through the darkest night. With every chord a promise made, that hope shines bright when music plays. Every scar, every tear, a line in our song, strung tight together where we all belong. Hold on tight to the strings of the silent road, where stories of love and loss are told. Rising from ashes, strong and bold, this melody's the fire that never grows in the quiet moments between the cries. A surge of strength begins to rise, fueling hearts to carry on through every dusk that turns to dawn. Hold on tight to the strings of the silent road, where stories of love and loss are told. Rising from ashes, strong and bold, this melody's the fire that never grows emotional peak.
guitar, haunching old cinematic feel.
The kitchen light hums like it's tied to. Coffee rings on a scarred old table. You're tying your boots, I'm late on rent. Life keeps asking what we're able. I hear the amp click on down the hall. That first chord hits, the room stands still. We learn to breathe between the hits and keep on climbing the same hard hill. Every night we bet our hearts on sound. Let the strings say what we can. When the world feels small and heavy, we play it loud and take our stand. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song we choose to stay. These riffs are proof we're not alone. Rock and roll can carry us home. There's a bar on 9 with a busted sign. Neon flickers like a nervous grin. We play for tips and a couple beers for the kid who swore he'd quit again. I've seen tears fall on a guitar case, hearts cracked open, stitched with sound. A dream survives on calloused hands. When the crash hits, we don't go down. The bass rolls deep like a steady bow. Piano chords fill every space. We've been bent, but never broken. Still learning how to keep the faith. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song we choose to stay. These riffs are proof we're not alone. Rock and roll can carry us home. I drove all night on a borrowed tank, radio low, rain on glass. Thought about you in the front row, every mile forgiving the past. When the strings rise, the room goes quiet, hearts line up and start to beat. We don't need much, just honest noise to feel alive from head to feet. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say with a song or two. Alarm clock rattles at 5:30. Coffee burns, but it keeps me alive. Bills on the counter, boots by the door. Same old grind, still wanting more. Radio preacher talking about faith. I just tighten my grip on the steering wheel lane. Every mile feels heavy on my chest, but I show up anyway, do my best. I've been bent, I've been broke, I've been worn thin. At nights where quitting almost wins, but there's a fire that won't lie down. It keeps me moving when I hit the ground. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Turn the amps up, let the walls all shake. If this is the price, then it's one I'll pay. I bend, I crack, but I don't break. I'm still standing on this side. Saw my old man with grease on his hand. Said, son, life won't go as you planned. He laughed it off, but I saw the weight. Years of holding the family straight. Friends fell off when the money got tight. Phones went quiet in the longest nights. I learned real quick who stays, who's gone, who shows up when the lights are gone. I've been cut by the truth, healed by time, lost a few dreams, found a stronger spine. When the road feels narrow and mean, I remember who I'm trying to be. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Turn the amps up, let the walls all shake. If this is the price, then it's one I'll pay. I bend, I crack, but I don't break. I'm still standing on this side. Let the drums hit hard like a pulse in my chest. Let the guitar scream what my mouth can't confess. If you're crawling through hell, keep your eyes ahead. You're stronger than the things you said. You can fall, you can fail, you can lose your way, but you don't have to stay there, not today. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Sing it loud for the ones who wake, for the tired souls barely staying awake. We bend, we crack, but we don't break. We're still standing on this side. Piano rings while the strings hold tight. breathing deep in the crash of the night. If you're listening and barely alive, you're still standing on this side. I was 13 with a radio tape together, bedroom wall shaking, mom yelling, turn it down. The singer on the station sounded warm but honest, like he'd been where I was, trying to figure it out. First love written in a crooked letter, first goodbye in a parking lot rain. Those songs were a map when I had no direction, a loud beating heart in the middle of pain. Every record spun like a promise, every chorus said you're not alone. From cracked vinyl to late night stages, we carried these songs like a second home. This is timeless music, power and feeling, hands in the air, every word believed. Rock anthems and ballads, breaking and healing, teaching us how to fall and still be free. From love that burns to hearts that break, we sing it loud for our own sake. This is a sound that won't let go. Turn it up, hold it close. I've seen strangers cry at the same damn line, different faces, same old truth. A couple swaying slow near the back of the hall, like the night belongs to just them two. There's a kid in the crowd with fire in his eyes, thinking someday that'll be me, chasing freedom in 6 steel strings and a beat that hits like honesty. From small town bars to city lights, from busted vans to loaded planes, the miles are long but the song survives, still cutting straight through the noise and the names. This is timeless music, power and feeling, hands in the air, every word believed. Rock anthems and ballads, breaking and healing, teaching us how to fall and still be free. From love that burns to hearts that break, we sing it loud for our own sake. This is a sound that won't let go. Turn it up, hold it close. There are nights when the weight gets heavy, when the mirror tells you lies. That's when a simple melody can pull you back, remind you why we've been. But don't stay broken, we scream it out, we survive. A beat, a chord, a human voice, keeping hope alive. This is timeless music, power and feeling, rising up from the kick and the crash, rock anthems and ballads, honest and real, built from scars and moments that last. From love that burns to hearts that break, we sing it loud for our own sake. This is the sound that won't let go. Turn it up, hold it close. When the lights go down and the road keeps calling, we carry these songs wherever we go across the world. Different stories, same old fire in our bones. Turn it up, hold it close. I grew up on a cracked seat in the upper rows, hands in the air, lights like a restless sea. Big guitars rattled the bones in my chest, every song felt larger than me. My old man said, listen close, this is truth, every chord's got a reason to stay. From the roar of the crowd to the quiet ride home, I learned how a song can lead the way. Years rolled by, life got heavy and loud. Bills on the table, doubts on the floor. But every time the needle would drop, I remembered what I was fighting for. From stadium shaking rock anthems at night to a piano crying low by the bed, these songs tell stories of love and of hope, of the dreams we carry in our heads. They heal the cracks we don't show anyone. They lift us when the road feels long. Through the fire, through the fear, we keep holding on. Yeah, music keeps our dreams alive and strong. I've seen a friend find faith in a simple tune. He was broken, tired, barely standing straight. 3 chords and the truth in a crowded bar gave him a reason to stay. I watched lovers sway to a slow refrain, like the world finally hit pause. In that moment, nothing else mattered, just 2 hearts learning the cost. Every note is a hand reaching out, saying you're not alone tonight. In the calm and the chaos, it pulls us through, turns the dark into something we can fight. From stadium shaking rock anthems at night to a ballad that cuts you down to the bone, these songs tell stories of love and ambition, of finding your way back home. They heal the cracks we don't show anyone. They light the spark when hope feels gone. Through the fire, through the fear, we keep holding on. Yeah, music keeps our dreams alive and strong. So turn it up when your heart feels tired, let the drums hit hard. crash of the cymbals, the bend of the string, in a voice that breaks but still believes. Every scar, every win, every unfinished thing finds a home in the songs we keep. From stadiums shaking rock anthems at night to a quiet melody holding your hand, these songs tell stories of love and of hope that help us become who we are. They heal the cracks we don't show anyone. They teach us how to carry on through the fire, through the fear. We keep holding on. Yeah, music keeps our dreams alive and strong. When the lights go down and the noise fades out, there's still a rhythm in our veins. As long as there's a song to sing out loud, our dreams will stay alive. Yeah, they'll remain. I learned my chords in a rented room, and buzzing like a bad neon sign. Posters taped with borrowed hope, counting change just to buy time. We played loud for empty seats, sweat on the floor, hearts on the line. Every miss felt heavy then, every win felt like a sign. Some nights we aimed for the rafters, some nights we barely got by, but the song kept moving us forward. When the road said stop, we said try. From stadium lights to a quiet piano, hands in the air, then hands on the wheel. We sang about love when it broke us open. We sang about hope when it didn't feel real. Every dream had dents and scratches, but the beat kept pulling us through. If the world starts coming apart, we'll play it back and start anew. I saw a kid in the front row crying, holding tight to a borrowed tune. Said it got him through a hard year, like a friend who knows you well. Backstage coffee, cheap motel, promises written in pen. We chased the sound of a better life, learned who we were along the way then. There's a power in a simple chorus. When the room starts breathing as one, it turns hurt into forward motion, shows you I've seen a crowd rise up with fire in their eyes, hands held high beneath the roaring skies, songs built on dreams that won't bend or break, voices that shout for all our sakes. Every chord hits like a battle cry, turning pain and hope into reasons why. These anthems are born from passion, from strength. They carry us miles, they go to great lengths. But ballads tell tales where hearts fall apart, love's jagged edges painted from the start. Music that holds every step of our way, anthems and heartstrings, our stories replay. There's a room filled with memories deep and wide, soft piano keys where broken hearts confide. A melody lingers, one but true, a ballad that's bleeding just for you. Strings pulled tight on the map of our scars, reminding us who we truly are. These anthems are born from passion, from strength. They carry us miles, they go to great lengths. But ballads tell tales where hearts fall apart, love's jagged edges painted from the start. Music that holds every step of our way, anthems and heartstrings, our stories replay. In every shout, in every tear, we find the reason we're still here. Power in the fight, solace in the pain, songs that guide us through the These anthems are born from passion, from strength. They carry us miles, they go to great lengths. But ballads tell tales where hearts fall apart, love's jagged edges painted from the start. Music that holds every step of our way, anthems and heartstrings, our stories replay. So let the chords rise and the voices swell, every note a story only time can tell. Anthems for the brave, ballads for the worn, music that carries us into the dawn. Late night streets, the city hums beneath our wheels. Fingers grip the wheel tight as the skyline stills. Every tired thought, every worn out fear, burning through the miles, chasing something clear. Guitars wail like the wild wind in your hair. Notes climb high like dreams you used to dare. The bass beats steady like a heart reborn. This road's our anthem, a new day's dawn. Raise your voice, let it shatter the night. With every riff, we set the world alight. Freedom's fire in a song we all know. Ride the storm, let your spirit grow. Never quit when the night tries to hold. On wings of the open road. Strings swell soft beneath the pounding drums. Memories flash like lightning that hums. Passion's not quiet, it's a roaring fight, fueling the soul in the fading light. Piano chords crash like waves on stone, calling us back to a place unknown. Harmonies blend in a fearless cry, born to soar, we were made to fly. Raise your voice, let it shatter the night. With every riff, we set the world alight. Freedom's fire in a song we all know. Ride the storm, let your spirit grow. Never quit when the night tries to hold. On wings of the open road. In the silence, between the notes, we find power. A pulse that carries us hour by hour. No cage can bind this restless flame. We write tomorrow with no shame. I was driving past the old fairgrounds, paint peeling off the Ferris wheel. Radio crackled with a half-known tune, felt like something real. You laughed in the passenger seat, hands out the window, chasing air. We didn't have much, just a tank half full and a reason to care. Every mile tried to test our nerve, every night made us choose, but love kept showing up in worn-out shoes. We're still standing, still singing loud, hearts beat hard like a hometown crowd. When the lights go out, we make our own, with a beat-up dream and a rolling stone. Hold on tight through the bends and bends, freedom rings where the road won't end. This song we carry, it pulls us through, still standing here. Me and you played bars with a busted stage, strings cut into my hands. You counted tips in a paper cup, said one day they'll understand. Rain came down on the parking lot, drums hit hard, time stood still. We learned how to fall and get back up on nothing but will. Every scar wrote a line, every tear paid dues. Hope learned how to shout over bad news. We're still standing, still singing loud, hearts beat hard like a hometown crowd. When the lights go out, we make our own, with a beat-up dream and a rolling stone. Hold on tight through the bends and bends, freedom rings where the road won't end. This song we carry, it pulls us through, still standing here, me and you. Piano chords like open sky, strings rise up, then the crash comes in. If this is all we ever leave behind, let it say we didn't give in. We love with grit, we stayed the course, let the guitars tell the truth. We're still standing, still singing loud, hearts beat hard like a hometown crowd. When the lights go out, we make our own, with a beat-up dream and a rolling stone. Hold on tight through the bends and bends, freedom rings where the road won't end. This song we carry, it pulls us through, still standing here, me and you. So turn it up when the night feels long, let the kick drum lead you home. If you're listening, you're not alone. We're still standing, still singing on. Neon signs flicker, radio turned down. A cracked voice sang about a love gone wrong. I felt my chest loosen, I sang along. Every mile felt heavy, every note felt true, like the song knew my name, knew what I'd been through. We all fall apart in our own small ways. We stitch it together with the words we say. These songs that carry us home tonight, from broken rooms to open skies. Love and loss in a three-chord flame. We keep standing up, we keep our name. Turn it loud, let the world feel strong. Heartfelt ballads to rock us on. This is the sound when we choose to believe. A soundtrack for hope, for you and me. I met a girl on a borrowed stage. She played piano like she lived every page. Her hands were shaking, but her voice stood tall. Sang about her mother, sang about the fall. In the crowd, strangers held their breath. For 3 bright minutes, we forgot the rest. From city streets to open plains, different scars but the same refrain. These songs that carry us home tonight, from broken rooms to open skies. Love and loss in a three-chord flame. We keep standing up, we keep our name. Turn it loud, let the world feel strong. Heartfelt ballads to rock us on. This is the sound when we choose to believe. A soundtrack for hope, for you. When the drums hit hard and the guitars cry, we remember why we're still alive. It's not just noise, it's a hand held tight, saying you're not alone tonight. Across the oceans, across the lines, different tongues, but the same hard times. These songs that carry us home tonight, from broken rooms to open skies. Love and loss in a three-chord flame. We keep standing up, we keep our name. Turn it loud, let the world feel strong. Heartfelt ballads to rock us on. This is the sound when we choose to believe. A soundtrack for hope, for you and me. So play it slow, then let it rise. Let the crash come clean, let it testify. As long as there's a heart and a song to play, we'll find our strength and carry on our way. Turn the dial, hear the fire light, burning bright inside the fight. An anthem's roar breaks through the night. Where hope and courage both unite. ballads like battle scars, the strength to stand beneath the stars. Feel the pulse that drives us far. This music's heart will heal our parts. And when the world's too loud to bear, a song pulls something from despair. It's passion raw and unafraid, a voice that won't be brushed away. These anthems speak in volumes deep. Their power's not for just the weak. Filled with fire, hope and might, they lift us up and hold us tight. But ballads tell the other side, the love, the loss, the tears we hide. Each lyric's like a story spun, the journey of the lonely one. Strings hum low, the piano weeps, a tale that's fragile as it breathes, a heart undone in quiet beats, a weight of love that gently grieves, a melody that paints the rain, the bittersweet and tender pain. Caring voices raw unchained, they shape the wounds that time has stained. So when the silence feels too close, a ballad's voice becomes our ghost. Through every note, a life revealed, a truth within the pain concealed. These anthems speak in volumes deep. Their power's not for just the weak. Filled with fire, hope and might, they lift us up and hold us tight. But ballads tell the other side, the love, the loss, the tears we hide. Each lyric's like a story spun, the journey of the lonely one. Guitar bends like open wounds, the strings reach out and touch the moon. Drums beat slow, a heartbeat's call, rising high before the fall. Together voices rise and blend, a journey that will never end. Anthems roar, ballads sigh, both catch the breath that's left to try. These anthems speak in volumes deep. Their power's not for just the weak. Filled with fire, hope and might, they lift us up and hold us tight. But ballads tell the other side, the love, the loss, the tears we hide. Each lyric's like a story spun, the journey of the lonely one. So play it loud, let feelings run. The song lingers when it's done. Anthems strong and ballads true. Music's pulse alive in you. Out on the open highway, where the daylight breaks the night, running through the memories, chasing freedom's fading light. Every scar upon my heart tells a story a candle in the rain. And when the road feels endless, when the night won't say goodbye, I hear the song within me rising up beyond the sky. These songs lift me higher, like a spark inside the flame. They carry me through darkness, like a wild and restless train. With every beat I'm stronger, every word a steady guide. Love and hope together, making my spirit fly. Faces in the crowd, the strangers who become my friends. Their stories mixed with mine, like the river never ends. We sing of fight and passion, of the dreams that never die. In the heart of every chorus, there's a truth we can't deny. When shadows try to hold me, when my courage feels too thin, the music pulls me closer, lets the strength return again. These songs lift me higher, like a spark inside the flame. They carry me through darkness, like a wild and restless train. With every beat I'm stronger, every word a steady guide. Love and hope together, making my spirit fly. And in the silence after, when the last chord fades away, I feel the warmth remaining, like the promise of a new day. With every note and rhythm, with every tear and smile, this journey keeps unfolding, mile after mile. These songs lift me higher, like a spark inside the flame. They carry me through darkness, like a wild and restless train. With every beat I'm stronger, every word a steady guide. Love and hope together, making my spirit fly. So let the music carry, let it fill the open air. A timeless kind of magic, found beyond compare. I was 19 on a back road bus, handshaking, pockets full of dust. Radio played something cracked and loud, a singer breaking down but standing proud. Mama said life's not a straight scar had a story to tell. Every loss rang a warning bell, but there was fire in every line, a reason just to try one more time. These songs carry the weight we bear, every broken prayer, every late night stare. They bleed for the hurt, they fight for the love, they rise when the road gets rough. Turn the pain into something strong. If my voice gives out, play it on. Through the cracks, through right and wrong, I'm still standing with a song. Saw her crying in a hospital chair, gold ring worn thin, faith worn bare. I played her chords on a beat-up guitar. She smiled like she'd come that far. Love ain't perfect, it bends and breaks. It costs you more than it ever takes, but it holds the light when the lights go low. Teaches your heart how to grow. Every tear hit the floor like rain. Every hope came dressed in pain, but there was truth in the melody, saying don't give up on me. These songs carry the weight we bear, every broken prayer, every late night stare. They bleed for the hurt, they fight for the love, they rise when the road gets rough. Turn the pain into something strong. If my voice gives out, play it on. Through the cracks, through right and wrong, I'm still standing with a song. Crack the air till the walls shake loose. Let the drum hit hard like bad news. Strings come in like a second chance. Piano holds while the hearts advance. If this is all I leave behind, let it say we survived this time. These songs carry the weight we bear, from empty rooms to open